Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Super hyped up. Oh my God, I'm super hyped up for keep it like that. I was gonna say I'm super hyped up for hockey.
I'm on my Winter Olympics shit.
I like it. Just took me aback. I'm like that white guy in the neighborhood. They're like, "Whoo!"
Dude, can you imagine if I went for my walk in this?
Come do that down Broadway in Alamo Heights. It'd be great. How long before a cop, old school, like back in the day, just pulls up alongside? Hey, how's it going? You okay? You good? Checking on you. That's what they used to do to my grandpa when he'd go pick up. So my grandmother was white. My grandpa was Mexicano. And he'd go, yeah, and he didn't have a car. They were teenagers. He'd walk to go pick her up. And every single time, whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, where you going? I'm going to pick up my girlfriend. Okay.
Honey, are you okay?
Just wanted to mess with him. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm excited. We can get into this more tomorrow. But we got USA Canada here for Golden Hockey. I mean, that's what every hockey fan wants to see in North America anyway. So, and Canada kicked the US's ass in the remember the Cup for the Nations or whatever it was a couple of years ago, which was really cool. And now fast forward to now, and USA Hockey's rolling, but we all know who the nemesis is, and that's those dirty Canadians. And so I was going to say that. That's what I was trying to say. And so I'm always, every time I think about
what hockey, time do they play? What time do they play?
Tomorrow, I don't know. Bouquet, can you check the local Texas face-off time for tomorrow's game?
7 a.m.
What is it again?
Ooh. 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Breakfast with hockey. Look at Rudy. He's out. See, I do my best to get Rudy on board with hockey like twice a year. It's either Cup for Nations or Olympics or Stanley Cup Finals.
Dallas Stars, yeah.
Or the Stars playoff games. And then we roll in here with a 7 a.m. face-off. You would think that America running the world the way it does could convince the IOC to make this thing a little bit more doable, like 10 a.m. You know?
Nah, we got to make sure Norway's tuned in.
Well, I know. And Italy's what?
Norway's
9? Italy's 8 hours ahead, I think, of us. I've never been to
Italy. Oh, okay. I've never been to Italy. You haven't been to Italy? I thought you've been to Italy for some reason.
No, I'd love to.
Paris.
Have you? I've not been to Paris. I've been to France, but not Paris, which is weird. Have you been to Europe? You haven't been to Europe, have you?
No, I'm a freaking loser.
No, it's not like it's easy to do. It takes some doing, and so I went.
You got to do 2 weeks, right? At least 2 weeks, or do you have to do a week?
I was there to
see it and get the culture.
Peter Bolger let me take 9 days off to go to Europe once, which was great, and I appreciated that. But we throw in the weekends. I was only missed like 7 shows because of weekends. Went to in 2008. Went to London. And then did some exploring along the southern coast of the UK, and then rode a boat across the English Channel into small country France. And I just went, just so white people should. I went basically hiking all along the northern French border in Normandy, checking out World War II D-Day sites, including like Dog Sector Green, which was Omaha Beach, that opening scene on Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, I went and saw all that. Never went to Paris, which, looking back, seems stupid, but that's my European experience. I've never been. Bouquet, you been to Europe? I'm assuming yes.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Have you been outside of the United States since you moved here from Valenzuela?
I've been to Venezuela again, and I went to Mexico.
Okay, that's it. Wow. Okay. That's
yeah, I'm too Americanized. No, thank you.
I've only been to Mexico, and then like on the cruise, it stopped in the Bahamas.
That counts. It counts. We went to, I've been to the Caribbean, which I love the Caribbean. I love Hawaii, but it's far.
We know you love it.
I love it. Okay. My bright light's getting too bright already here to start this show. No, I've been to Jamaica. Thank you for mentioning that. Been to the Cayman Islands too. And I've been to Costa Rica, Central America. It's been a
I got
vacation in
Costa Rica.
That was awesome. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
was
I was talking to a regular. He's like this big time, high clearance security guy. He's from Ukraine. Well, he's Russian, but he was telling me because of the war, like he's got this huge job paying because of the war in Ukraine. It's like 15-1 women to men.
Wow. Oh,
he was like, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. But because people are dead, you know what I mean?
Sure. Right.
He said you got all these Ukrainian women like doing anything to find a companion. It's 15 women to one man right now because of that damn war. It's insane. He was telling me about it at Texas Cheerleader. I was like, damn, you forget like there's real shit going on while I'm worried about connecting.
It's a great big world out there, Rudy. A big old great world. And there's a whole lot of badass people doing a whole lot of badass things. We get bogged down every day in how bad the world is.
Bullshit.
The world's awesome. I love life. Awesome. The world's awesome.
It is, man. You gotta remember, and I had this talk with myself. I talked to myself. You can't base everything off of what your algorithms give you. Like there's still genuinely great people in all walks. I'm talking white, black, Latino, whatever you name it. Like if you let social media tell you everything, we all hate each other and we're going to have another civil war. And there's plenty, millions upon millions of still great people, but your algorithm is telling you, this is me talking to myself, Rudy, fuck your algorithm. There's some great people in the world. And again, I know it's some crazy times. I'm not denying what's happening all around, but on a normal day-to-day 365, you're around great people. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
We're not burning. It's not going to be a civil war. We're going to be fine.
And a few years ago, I almost deleted my Twitter account 3 years ago and started a new one. But I'm like, well, I have all these people that I follow and people that follow me. And
it's business. It's for business.
But I didn't wind up doing it. What I wound up doing is I spent like a week, like all my free time over the course of a week, cleaning up my Twitter, unfollowing a lot of things and people. Even had people like, hey man, what's up? Why'd you unfollow me? I'm just cleaning it out. Don't act stupid. We're 40-something-year-old men here. Don't get butthurt. I changed my own algorithm on Twitter by completely overhauling what and who I follow. And because that's how the algorithm gets created. Trying to do the same with my Instagram. That way I can change my own algorithm. You know what I mean?
If you watch a video on Instagram longer than 5 seconds, the next thing you know, that's all you're getting. It's like they watching you like, oh, he watched this video more than 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Give them more chicken and waffles. And next thing you know, I got all fucking chicken and waffles.
I hate that. You know what's bad about that? Facebook's bad about that.
Oh, God.
I watched
I don't
one
even
video.
see my people. I see all these shit that I don't even follow. I'm like, wait, I don't follow, true crime. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Anyway, I could do 3 hours on that.
Oh my God. Facebook's the worst. I watched one video of a lion eating a hyena. Now I've got 47 graphic videos of animals devouring each other. Like, okay.
I watched some hog catching, which is very satisfying. Dude, all I got is hog catching. Where they go in the little fence and they're eating and then it slams and then the hog running themselves into the fence. See, my phone's listening too, so I'm about to get 3 when I log in.
Yeah, watching a pig getting eaten is kind of fun. It's kind of sad when they get a hold of the little piglets, though, like alligators or like hyenas, because they squeal so loud while they're just being eaten. It's
F those assholes.
You watch one video.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
A moment of weakness. Unfortunately.
Yo, relax, Matt. Not those kind of hogs.
Those are different kind of hogs. All right, what's up,
Relax,
ATL?
man.
ATL Ruben, that's the dude that gave me the ride the other day in the whole Atlanta.
Hey, thank you, Ruben. Great dude. Appreciate you,
Gallup.
brother.
He's in Gallup, New Mexico. All right, is that a route? Is that a different trucking route, or y'all visiting family? Why are you in Gallup, New Mexico, man?
And let me know if you see any aliens.
Yeah, for sure. Obama says that Area 51 does not have
Saw that?
aliens in it.
But
Although
he said
he
they're
absolutely
amongst
there
us.
are. Absolutely believes they're already amongst us, but they're not at Area 51, which I don't know about that either. That documentary acts like there absolutely is things going on at Area 51.
Mm.
So,
Yeah. How was y'all's weekend? Even though it's our weekend, so how was y'all's weekend?
oh yeah. Well, so far it's off to a
Thursday?
good job. So Rudy and I if you don't watch this live, our work week is Saturday to Wednesday,
Yeah.
with Thursday and Friday being our off days. It's just how it's gone right now. We'll change at some point. Just we are at the mercy of our own life algorithms and how our jobs are going and stuff like that. So no, off to a good start. Last night we went to a new place to eat. I know how you are about plugging places that haven't paid us. Went to a beautiful little place called King William Wine Company.
Good food.
It's right there. It's at the Blue Star Arts Complex off of South Alamo and Flores. Oh my
1
God!
to 5.
Dude.
What do you give it?
4.5.
I take 4 all day long.
It's a French, so it's French. And Nina had this. They didn't have any of that. Nina had this chicken. It was kind of like chicken adobo, but it was French. It's in this pot with these roasted potatoes.
Oh,
this
I like
fall
when
off
they do
the
that.
fall off the bone chicken. All these different French seasonings in it. Speaking of squealing pig, I had suckling pig last night. They don't call
What
it
the hell is suckling pig?
It's a big ass hunk of pork, about that wide. It's damn near as big as a softball. Just straight meat. I ate half of it. I was done.
Yeah.
Awesome with roasted
Sounds
potatoes. It just probably been soaking for 2 days in this freaking seasonings, this unbelievable liquid magic. Yeah, and it was orgasmic. It was great. So it's a good time. It's only been open for a short time, but it's another place that whenever you come into the loop, which is rare, you need to take that woman of yours. I'm building a list of restaurants for Rudy to take care of his lady. Quit going to Olive Garden. Come down here and go to get you some culture.
He's damn badass. Olive Garden's so overrated, but my kids love it.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing to just fucking with a chain. It was very good. I couldn't help from wondering. So y'all start a French bistro here. And I wonder if they started it with Wimby in mind, like hoping Wimby will come in. Because we can just get Wimby to come in one time, we're golden for 10 years.
You're good. You're good. You're good forever.
I wonder if Wimby goes to French places in town. Not that we have a ton. So we have King William Wine Company now. We've got Mon Chouchou. And there's Frederick's Bistro, I think, in Alamo Heights. That's all I can think of.
It's scary for a person from that to come because their expectations are France.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So it's a little scary.
But you still, you figure he's going to try them all at least once, just to compare them. Don't you go to taquerias in other cities just to check it out? Haven't you ever done that?
Of course.
Yeah.
And every time it lets me down. Like anything north of San Antonio has let me down, but I haven't gone to all the right places.
Maybe not. You went, yeah. There's good, and I was talking about this with Ruben in the car the other day because I was asking him, do you have good Mexican food in the little town you live in?
What did he say?
He said, yep, there's one good spot. It's only one, but it's good. Yeah. And I've said this for years. There's good Mexican food in every city in the country. You just have to seek it out. It's not as I'm not saying that's better than San Antonio or as good. But it's good. You can get rich going to other cities and starting Mexican restaurants.
If you do it right, you'll make money forever.
I knew a dude who had a couple of taquerias here in town. They were okay. They were fine. He was doing okay. Probably would have closed after some years, like most restaurants do. His wife got transferred to Seattle with her company. She was in something different. So he's like, well, I guess I'm going with her to Seattle. And about a year into it, he's like, I'm going to start my taqueria here in Seattle. Now he has 5 taquerias in Seattle.
Because they're like, oh my God, this is the best shit ever.
Yeah, now he's
But
rolling.
they don't have anything to compare it to. They're like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So you can find good Mexicano food anywhere. You just never know where you're going to find it. You have to seek it out when you go to places like Gallup, New Mexico, or Marietta, Georgia. But you can find good food. We got people giving us money. I haven't even solicited yet. By the way, it's show 507. We do have a major announcement about to make. It's 507. The audio disseminator was Jose Bouquet. Welcome in here. If you'd like to donate to the cause, you certainly may do so in the super chat. Rogie is in the building. What's up, Rogie? Called it before the season started. Spurs win 50. They're taking it all the way. Spurs are back. How long till the city says enough games in Austin?
Don't start.
You can talk me into the 50 wins. You can even talk me into them going all the way, but you cannot talk me into the Spurs pivoting on Austin. That is not happening.
I'm gonna send.
Get into that.
Picture. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture, Boo.
All right, we'll get back to that in a minute. That ain't happening. This is not a love affair. This is not a one-off. This is not a.
Yeah, this isn't.
What do you call
this?
This
is what we call an This is an executive order. This is an executive order. There's a lot of money being spent on Project Marvel. Yeah, we want everybody here.
This is not a
what are y'all talking about? Stop it, Rosie.
And Marvel's going to be great, but we ain't gonna stop. If anything, we'll increase the number of games we play in Austin. If anything, and I know it's weird for people in San Antonio to deal with it.
Like it's still hours.
I know. It's like dropping off your kid with your ex for the weekend. It's like, oh, look how much fun he's having over there. Yay. It's weird that these are home games, right? We'll get to it in a second. Julian B's in the building. Got to give my Black History Month donation. Thanks, Holmes. My girl Najee at Tech, the greatest pitcher since Cat Osterman, is the first ever collegiate softball player to sign a cleat deal. Can't wait to watch her pitch in Houston. Yeah.
Is that the young lady that got the $1 million?
Yeah.
She is a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Texas Tech.
What's up, Henry's mustache in the. What's up, Go Raiders?
Yeah, who was that? The Longhorns roughed her up though, right? And won the Natty
in the semifinal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they roughed her up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she got him there, damn near one
arm.
Yeah. Henry's mustache in the building. Been a member for 24 months, celebrating that today. Thank you, Holmes. Appreciate that very much. Shout out to Arsenal as they get ready to beat Tottenham tomorrow. Come on, you Gooners.
Saw Brian last night. Shout out to Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Always supporting Texas cheerleaders.
Thanks, Holmes.
Brian's feeling tight right now, by the way, because Arsenal's blowing that. So we'll see. Arsenal's blowing the league.
Playing now?
No,
you mean in the
they're
standings,
blowing the league.
The overall? Yes. On the table, as they say in England. It's the table.
Yeah.
They call
so
the standings.
They're blowing. So Whitener, get a little tighter on the neck, Brian.
Mm-hmm. So a mighty fixture tomorrow between Tottenham and Arsenal as they battle for the top spot in Premier League. Mike Cheque, San Antonio's the Spurs' husband, father of your children. Austin's the Spurs' personal trainer. Okay.
Look, Mike. Too far. All right. There's a lot of pun in there. We've had 2 Spurs deal with personal trainers. They're in the rafters now. That's not
Who's
cool.
that? Name names. You're gonna throw something out there, put your name, put the name on it.
See, this is how you mess up your algorithm. You see, Mike Cheque is trying to ruin my algorithm.
I'm sorry for reading that. It was funny. I couldn't help it. Obi's in here. The jersey still says San Antonio, so quit being jealous.
Thank you, Obi. You're right.
Thank you. Same old bits. The same in game. It looks like it's in San Antonio. The court's the same. All the arena people, a lot of them are the same. PA guys the same. Chuck Soros there. Got the same bits in between quarters. The Coyote, the whole bit. Even like the PA guy. 2 shots. They're doing all the bits we do here.
Jackals? Do they give the Jackals their seats, or the Moody
the
only has?
Were there. They were there the other night. Mm-hmm. They were there, and it was cool. And we got a nice win. We'll probably beat the shit out of the Kings tonight. The Kings are terrible, just awful.
Dude, I saw a King. I don't know, algorithm problems. I saw a Kings breakdown on what they've turned that into since they were the 3 seed and went to the playoffs. And it was the Light the Bell, or was that what it's called, Buki? Light the whatever it was.
Beam.
Light the beam.
Okay, beam.
Bro, they have. That is all. Like you drafted Halliburton, traded him.
Awful.
You traded Fox. I mean, and you get like it's awful. Who cares? It's the
You make
Kings.
horrible
Still.
Doug Christie your head coach only because he played there a while ago and he wanted the job. Yeah, that's one of those franchises that shouldn't have a franchise. They should be folded. You know, the commissioner, as we speak, is working on ways to like start punishing teams that tank. How about organizations that never give a shit? How about relegate them to the G League?
Yeah,
that's what needs to be done. It ain't that the Kings aren't tanking games. The Kings are tanking their existence. They keep nobody. They can't sign anyone. When they luck into somebody in the draft, the guy never sees a second contract. They're bad for business, and they ought to be effing kiboshed from the league, along with the New Orleans Pelicans. Do those two things, and you'll help tanking. What's up, Sergio? Hanging out in Cowtown, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. What's up, Holmes? All right, Jay Ribaldo, my man, the official real estate agent. Happens every time I do this. Yesterday, I go to his Instagram, pending under contract, because of course, always be pending.
ABP.
Site says we're beyond excited for our buyers and their family as they make the big move from Mobile, Alabama to San Antonio. Welcome in transplants from Big Southern John Plantation Country, Mobile. Relocating is a huge step. We're honored that they trust us to help them find the perfect place to call home here in Comanche Ranch. New city, new memories, and a fresh start in Texas. Welcome to San Antonio. We can't wait to see your family thrive here. So a howdy and a yeehaw and a welcome to Texas, the Alabamians. Bought a house because of the help of the great Jay Ribaldo. What's up, Jay? 210-887-1081 or Ribaldo.com. Ribaldo.com. The Drew shows up in the house with a $2 donator. When are we going to get SAS Mike Taylor's signature shoe? Working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah,
I got to get somebody way more famous in a signature shoe at SAS. We get that done, I've done my job. All right, this is what Rudy wanted to get back to today, and sharing our boys with freaking Austin.
This gave me Dak Prescott vibes, and I was proud of Wemby.
Okay,
Dak is the ultimate company man, and Dak gets it. Wemby gets it. He gets it. San Antonio, they're my people, but Austin, they're my people as well. They obviously welcome us very well, and they show so much love. Wemby gets it. Wemby has that dog in him. Wemby wants the 5-6 titles. In his sleep before he goes to bed, he prays that he gets 6 titles. That's not disrespect to Tim. He just wants to be that great. But on the flip side, Wemby also wants it all off the court. And Wemby understands all off the court. And I'm going to be making Wemby's going to make $70 million. Maybe by the time he's done, he's going to make $80 million a year.
Big old long black money.
In order to make $70-80 million a year, we need to be worth as much as possible as a company, as an organization. So it's like, hey, you my people, San Antonio. Mm-hmm. But Austin's my people too. And you know what? Austin money spends is just as good as San Antonio money. And if some Austin dude wants to buy 4 floor seats and not use them and give them to his buddies in San Antonio, we're okay with that. Shout out to the Moody. Shout out to Austin. Glad to have y'all. You have the full support of in the building, because y'all are our second rated city, highest rated city on in the building. So we love Austin too.
You preaching to the choir, Holmes. I lived there 3 years and still had the #1 radio show in San Antonio, living in Austin. Pulled it off. It was sometimes it was a tight wire, sometimes it was a high wire. It's like, hey, I love Austin. I live here for a reason. It's very cool. I love to come here. Living there was difficult because of the traffic. But it's a great place to go hang. And that's what the Spurs are doing this week. And we're all just going to have to, you can either be a dick and get bitter and knowing that you're not going to do anything to change it, or just be happy with your life. Change the algorithm of your life. That's today's message.
That's today's thing.
Yeah. You are in control of your life algorithm. Make changes. Be happier. Accept things. And frankly, whatever makes Wemby happy, I'm all for it. Because how would you like him being in a fucking Knicks uniform? That wouldn't be cool, would it?
Don't say that. Don't say that out loud. Don't put that in my algorithm.
Hey, he is becoming the face of the league fast. They all love him. NBC went gaga over him last week, and the format was great. You got the world versus the American kids, and ratings were way up apparently, weren't they?
Yeah, man. Up the highest rated All-Star game in 24 years.
Damn.
I'm trying to do math. So that was 02. So you got to think 02.
Wow.
Think about 02. That's Tim. That's Shaq. That's Kobe. That's KG. That's AI. That's Vince Carter. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think 24 years ago, those were some dudes. You pull up the 2002 East versus West, Buki. 2002 East versus West. That's the height of Spurs Lakers. That's the height of whoever won the Spurs Lakers series was going to win the finals. Those were some studs. So to get the highest rated since that year, and we both came in here and said the day after, we love the format. And the numbers show everyone else did, because we're in a short attention span, world we live in. And it was like, oh shit, we get 12 minutes with just these two teams and they got to go at it. And Wemby comes out and sets the tone. It was brilliant.
Brilliant.
It was brilliant.
And by the way, on Austin, while you're on Austin, so
go ahead.
15% of our audience lives in Travis County, so we love the ATX as our buddy, as our wonderful neighbor. We could have effing Dallas as our neighbor, okay? We could have Waco as a neighbor. There were far worse towns to live next door. All right, let's go through this. This is the 02 team.
This is the highest. This year was the highest rated All-Star game since these teams. Look at this starting five: Kobe, Timmy, KG, Weber, Steve Francis, Dirk, Steve Nash, Gary Payton, Allen Iverson, Michael freaking Jordan, Mutombo, Jason Kidd, Antoine Walker, Ray Allen, T-Mac, Paul Pierce, Jermaine O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, and Baron Davis.
Wow.
Bro.
All Hall of Famers.
Bro. You kidding me? Shit.
All Hall of Famers.
I missed
because America, like the Europe versus America thing, was pretty cool. We like that shit. We're all territorial. And the kids actually went out there and balled out the other night. And it was short games. That was actually really genius to have these three. Let's have 4 short games.
So you guys can get your load management and, get off the floor.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
See. What's up, Drew Show? $2. Do you have your mics on? Get it? Double meaning. Okay. Don't entice him anymore. Yeah. I always say that we guarantee we'll read everybody's post if they pay for it. That's a rule that could go away in 1 second. I'm happy the All-Star game ratings were up. All right, let's do this announcement that I want to talk about.
What we got?
Brutal injuries. So we don't have a working on a flyer. A couple people have asked, when's your next remote show?
Oh yeah, I had.
We have agreed to one. We have agreed to one. So we're going to do an in the building on a Wednesday, early or late morning, early afternoon lunch. All right, we're going to on Wednesday, March 4. We will do in the building live at 11 a.m. Texas time at La Gloria at the Pearl. Shout out to Chef Johnny Hernandez, the great Johnny Hernandez. Rudy and I and Bouquet will be having lunch at La Gloria at the Pearl on Wednesday, March 4. We'll get all the details rolling. We're working on some swag, working on some giveaways and incentives. We're only 2 weeks out here, so actually less than 2 weeks. It's going to be a good time. Good time.
March 4th, La Gloria at the Pearl.
Yes. It's a great chance to come into the great chance to go to the Pearl for lunch. And I realize it's a work day, it's a lunch hour, but anyway, we're going to try to get a few folks out there, people that have time on their hands, that can steal away for an hour. Just come by and say hi, say salud, and be out of there. Be cool.
And get some chips and salsa. Who don't like chips and salsa? Have never let me down.
Oh, and La Gloria is badass. That's all that stuff's made right there on site.
Yeah.
And Johnny's a stud,
I always go to the one in the airport when I'm early.
I do too. I've had many breakfasts in there before flight.
Always.
Especially like when I'm traveling to Hawaii, I got like a long leg. I'll go in there and get loaded up on breakfast because I know I got a whole day of flying and shit.
Right.
Good time. So y'all get your asses into La Gloria on Wednesday the 11th. Wednesday the 4th rather at 11 a.m. All right, it's in the building, presented in part by Sammy's Embroidery. People have been asking about more swag and T-shirts.
Literally on the way. We it's in works. Mike and I have talked. It's coming.
Yes, absolutely. It's coming down. It's been spoken into existence. T-shirts are back on the way. But if you want to get your own T-shirts done, you're in the market for your own thing. Maybe you've got spring athletics coming down the deal. I mean, God, it's almost March. Good Lord. That means spring football, like flag football and 7-on-7 and stuff. And that means, all baseball, softball, they all go to Sammy's, the ones that get the good deals and know how to do it, know what they're doing, and you should too. It's 210-824-3900. Sammy's Embroidery. So I saw a thing where like a bunch of guys are trying to make the Olympic team for flag football in a couple of years.
I saw that.
So apparently one of the premier rising quarterbacks in flag football on like some of these higher leagues around the country, Rajon Rondo, former Boston Celtic, former NBA player, who I loved Rajon Rondo. I loved his
Celtic
attitude.
of all time.
He took a lot of what?
My favorite Celtic of all time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your favorite. I was about to say.
That dude, I loved his attitude. No one liked him, but all he ever did was win. Apparently, he's like this elite flag football quarterback.
Didn't know this.
Who knows? Who knew? Who knows what the roster is going to look like at the Olympics in a couple of years in LA? Right?
All of the real flag football players, we don't want the NFL guys. This is different. You guys have no idea. We worked hard for this. Remember when Micah wanted to do it? Micah came out, I want to play. Like, hey, regular flag football dudes, this is America, and we got to get gold. We got to get gold. We got to get gold. So if goddamn it, if Patrick Mahomes wants to play, he's gonna play.
That's right. J-Rod, do you have 6XL for us heifers? Are you freaking kidding? I don't think we have a 6XL.
Fat.
Okay, I don't know if we have that.
Oh,
why don't you, J-Rod, just go like buy 4 shirts and you just like tape them around you. I don't think we can make a 6L.
Wait till we make enough. Yeah, wait till we make enough money to make blankets. Well, that's a blanket.
Yeah, we'll come up with an in the building poncho or something.
Come on.
Funny. Drew Show's in the building. What's up, Drew? It's a new era in the NBA. Not even LeBron is that. He wants to be loved. Wemby, Jordan, on Mike, don't or didn't. They demand fear and respect.
No, they wanted to be Drew. They just didn't say it out loud. That's our stuff. I heard Stephen A. say Kobe called me, cussing me out because of something I said. Barkley, I've heard Barkley say Kobe called me all type of MFers because of something I said on TV.
Michael won't even talk to Barkley anymore.
Yeah, Mike don't even talk to Barkley. So LeBron just lets his intrusive thoughts come out of his mouth. Mike and Kobe did behind closed doors. Mike would get mad at people in the paper all the time.
Yep.
I mean, like all of them care, bro. All of them care.
Absolutely. They all absolutely care.
Yeah.
We were talking about this. Me and Nina were talking about this maybe yesterday or the day before. You're talking about like meeting your heroes.
Yeah. What's this about?
Yeah, that's good. So we were just telling stories. Apparently some dude she knows that works in some field, in the area. He had this guru guy that writes books on the industry that he's in and writes these self-help guides to how you too can make it as a millionaire doing what I do for a living, this kind of thing. One of these guys that has gotten rich as a mogul in some industry. And then he writes books and does podcasts, and he comes off as a really cool guy and he's got all the secrets to life. Well, this guy happened to meet him at a convention the guy was speaking at. And he goes up to him and he's like, hey man, just want to say I'm a huge fan. I've had successes based on your guidance and your books and your shows. And I'm just motivated by, your career story and your trajectory to how you got there. And I'm on my way too now. And I just want to say thanks. And you mean the world to me. And the guy goes, you know how many fucking times people tell me that every day? And just walked off. What are you, okay? What is that about?
I know it becomes an ass whip for really
what an asshole.
But
what an asshole.
I don't get it. It's messed up.
You should have it all taken away if that's your attitude. You shouldn't have had that success if that's how you're going to do it.
Like if that's how you prayed for this.
What a
you
day.
worked
Don't
hard
do
for this.
podcasts.
This
Don't do
comes
self-help books. You actually help somebody. You know how many fun times I hear that every day? Okay.
I wouldn't.
You ever met someone you loved and was like disappointed?
It wasn't a hero, but I loved Keith Sweat. And the one time I went to Miami in 2010, I ran into Keith Sweat.
Whoa.
And he was an asshole.
To you personally?
Yeah. I was
what happened?
Because I was just like, again, this is Make It Last Forever comes on. It's Saturday morning. That means get your ass up. Mom started cleaning. It's time to clean. Like I'm waking up cleaning to this dude. I'm slow dancing with females back in the day to this dude. Like that was Keith freaking Sweat. And I was like, yo, Keith. And he was just like, kept walking because we're walking past him on South Beach. And I was just like, oh shit, babe, that's fucking Keith Sweat. And I was like, yo, Keith Sweat. And he was just like, he gave me the, if you don't get the fuck away from me face.
Come on, man.
kept stepping, dog. And I was just like, oh man, fuck. But I had already been in radio, 3 years. So I was kind of like, I kind of understand these celebrities a little bit. So I didn't take it to heart. But he was an ass. Keith Sweat is an asshole.
Bouquet, you'll like this story. So my favorite player in baseball as a kid was Will Clark and Pudge Rodriguez. But Will Clark was like a guy that I just idolized there for a while when I was in junior high and in high school. He was playing with the Giants. And then years later, he's winding up his career with the Rangers. And he winds up a Ranger, which I thought was badass. So I didn't even like the San Francisco Giants, but I loved Will Clark. And so I had Will Clark, had this badass poster of Will Clark on my wall. And it was Will when he was with the Giants with that left-handed swing of his. He's swinging with the Golden Gate Bridge behind him. It was super cool. I had that. I had 2 or 3 other articles. I had a whole, I collected baseball cards. And so I had a whole separate Trapper Keeper, whatever you call it, a whole portfolio thing, picture album, album loaded with only Will Clarks. Loved Will Clark. That was my dude. So years later, he's playing with the Rangers in 1995. And I was 20 years old. I was working in the suites. Now, granted, what I did was you're not supposed to ask for autographs when you're on the clock, right? And I get that, but the way he handled it was
can't do it right.
Well, I'm working in the suites at the old Arlington Stadium, and it's the day of the All-Star game. Will didn't make it that year; he was winding down his career, but he was at the game. He had his own suite, he and his wife, and I happened to deliver Will Clark food. I'm like, oh my God, this is Will Clark. I was not in radio; I was 20 years old. I'd never been up next to a ball player. And I'm like, and I actually had a ball in my pocket just in case, because it's the All-Star game, And so I opened the thing, and by the way, I had just served Joe DiMaggio. Fucking Joe DiMaggio, who was in the suite next to it. And he could not have been sweeter to me. I didn't ask him for an autograph, but I'm like,
and that's Joe freaking DiMaggio.
He's come on in, that's fine right there, no problem. You need anything else? No, we're good. Okay, just let us know if you need something, sir. It's freaking Joe DiMaggio, man. And then Will Clark, my hero, is next door. So I go in there and there's Will Clark. How many times will I ever meet him again?
Right.
I pull a ball out and I have a pen and I'm like, sir, would you mind? I'm a huge fan, been fan forever, big Ranger fan too. Would you mind signing my ball? He wheels around. He always had this weird scowl on his face, like he had Bell's palsy all of his life. Well, he walks around and he turns his head and he goes, can you at least fucking say please, maybe? And I'm just stunned. I'm a 20-year-old kid standing there, what do you do? I was like, would you please sign my ball? I totally punked out. Would you please sign my ball? So he yanks the ball out of my hand, takes my pen, and he signs autograph across the threads, the red threads of the ball, like right across the threads. You can't even make it out.
Can't even see it.
Rudy, I liked Will Clark so much. Like I knew what his signature looked like. This is back when people got signatures. I knew what his signature looked like because I had seen it before at card shops and stuff. I would sit there and practice Will Clark's autograph. Like I could duplicate his autograph. So here I am about to get the actual one, and the asshole signs it across the threads of the ball.
What an asshole!
And I just take it from him, and he goes, "This is where." I'm not kidding. He goes, "This is where you say thank you." And I go, "Thank you." I walk out immediately to the trash can. Boom! Threw that motherfucker in the trash can.
Good for you.
Here's the rest of that story. I also had planned to quit that day, which is why I didn't mind asking for autographs. I only got the job that year for extra money, and I wanted to go to the All-Star game so badly that I got a job working for the Rangers in concessions and in the suites so I could guarantee that I would go to the All-Star game that year. That's how much of a baseball fan I was then. So we get to about the 6th inning. I slowly walk down to our little break room, punch out, old school clock out, remove my company issued shirt. I had a t-shirt on underneath, found a little place that I knew about in the ballpark and watched the rest of the All-Star game and never showed back up again to work. I only got the job to work in the suites. And I wind up getting super let down by Will F. and Clark. So anyway, that's my never meet your hero story. Yeah, you want to keep your heroes legends, don't meet them. Because as soon as you meet them, you immediately start seeing the humanity in them. And if they're assholes,
it's never the same.
You feel like you've wasted 10 years. Keith Sweat, bro, you were awesome for like 5 years. Stop it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You ain't Marvin Gaye. I mean, I love
nobody
Keith
on
Sweat too.
And it wasn't like it was a horde of people. He was walking freely.
Yeah, like you were whipping his ass. You just saying what's up.
Yeah, I didn't even ask him because, again, we didn't really do the pictures and shit then. I wouldn't ask one. I was just like, yo, no, wasn't happening.
Yeah, wasn't happening.
Anyway.
All right, show brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor. I like this 2-month specials he's got going.
Yeah, man.
I hope he sold a good amount of that Ice 44. Iceman, he's a noted actor, NBA Hall of Famer, and he's a vodka maker. He got that Ice 44 on special.
Deserves an Oscar.
Through the weekend. Well, so what's today? The 20. Yeah, Buki said he was great in that movie. Got one more week left of March.
One more week.
February, rather. One more week of February. Get that Ice 44. Normally it's $33.99. It's only $29.99.
The thing I've run into with that is people are particular about their vodka, even though they're mixing it. And I always tell them, like, if you're mixing it, it's all the same. Try this Ice 44. Try this. Try that, But people are what they are. But yeah, that Bontetta Ranch wine flavors and the Confetti Sweet Red.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 7 days to get it, and we still got that Lindemann special, 2 bottles of wine for only $9.99. So
that's good stuff.
Come in there, make sure you tell them in the building sent you.
In that building, Julian B's in the house and the building. Alyssa Liu won gold for the U.S. in skating and draped herself in an American flag. Daughter of a Chinese refugee, like Mike says. We have our issues, but this is still the greatest country in the world. That's probably true. You know what? Here's another. I'll take it a step further, and like trying to trying to be positive in my life. I'm not saying America's not the greatest country in the world. I'm sure it is, but honestly, and I'm not. Julian has nothing to do. That's a beautiful post, and I'm down with it. Maybe I'm getting soft as I get older. I'd like to think just more enlightened. I don't want to spend the rest of my life being mad at stuff that's not worthy of my anger and emotion. I don't even care if America's the best country in the world.
Yeah,
I mean, do you?
It's not. If we are, we are. I
only Americans say that.
Yeah.
I don't get. Who gives a shit? Maybe we're third. Oh, okay.
Again, Julian, we agree with you. Cool.
Yeah, I agree with you. But it's not that big
I don't spend any time thinking about that.
Yeah, but I will say for people that always want to ditch the country and move overseas, that's great. I hope if you do and you're happy, that's great. But there's a whole lot of lesser places to be,
for sure,
than old US of A.
For sure.
Go try living for a couple of go spend a year in like Brazil, and holler back at me on how shitty we are as a country. Go spend some time in Northern Africa, Southeast Asia. Go spend a year in India. No offense, Mr. Singh. And holler back at me. Tell me how sucky we are as a country.
He ain't going to be offended. He don't want to live there either.
Yeah, I know he don't. So according to Mr. Singh, he is the, quote, the rednecks of India, his people.
No shit.
Whatever that means. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, they're the outcasts.
Look,
They're the
look,
Cowboys.
he's in there. He said, even with all our faults, it's still the greatest country in the world. That's AD.
Fine.
That's Mr. Sting himself.
That's fine. So what if we're not? So like that means that like Costa Rica, they're like, oh man, I love this country. Not better than America, but hey, we're pretty good. Is that what they say? Only Americans say shit like that.
We're cocky son of bitches.
I know.
It's like a song on the radio, man. Like you hate it, and then once you've heard it for the 100th time, you're like, you know what, this ain't a bad bop. Mm-hmm. We've been told since came out the womb that this was the greatest, so it's just ingrained in us.
Especially in Texas, we're told we're in the best state and the best country in the world.
Yeah. So,
and don't get me wrong, I love being a Texan.
You can be brainwashed.
Well, even the best has its flaws.
Right.
Julian.
Amen. But that's a mic drop. Mic drop on that.
All right, let's get into some punching here. Let's get mean and cocky and violent, because that's how we roll here. It's time for people I want to punch on In the Building and Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
Who are you punching today and why?
I'm punching something named Joel Molina. I don't know him. Y'all don't know him.
No,
but I want to read to you an email he sent to Russell Westbrook's wife.
I love the Hispanics.
He captions it. The subject title is F you. Quote.
Wow.
You're a piece of effing shit. Your husband sucks too effing bad. Can't even get 1 point. Is pathetic. I hope you both die in a car crash, you dumb bitch. And she captioned it, the negative effects of sports betting.
My God.
Brings out the worst in people. Shaking my head. Again, I feel like we punch one of these guys once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Buki, get your people, man. I'm holding you responsible.
I love the Hispanics.
No, you know what? You, Dabby.
Now, he means gamblers.
All of you, I'm holding y'all accountable. Y'all need to be talking about this on your shows. Like, hey, I don't know what everything that goes on Pub Sports, but I'm holding y'all accountable because y'all got the platform. Y'all got 30,000 subscribers over there. Get your damn people in check, man. First of all, he didn't even email Russell Westbrook. He emailed the man's wife and said, I hope you both die in a car crash, you dumb bitch.
Jeez.
Buki, don't defend your people. I need you talking to these people that are listening to y'all and waiting by the channel and letting them know that once you lose your wife's mortgage payment, don't email Russell Westbrook's wife. So punch Buki too, because y'all encourage this shit.
Bad guy, I agree.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
I don't know the answer to this. So all the shows on Pub Sports Radio, at the end, do they have like a disclaimer, like if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800. Huh?
The beginning.
Oh, see, that's good. That's great. That's what. There you go.
Yeah,
that's good.
There you go. I have a punch. I have a quick punch.
Go ahead.
I'd like to punch Elon Musk and X for being a shitty website with zero customer service. Account got suspended, so don't have my Twitter account.
What did you do?
Okay, time out here. Punch them for suspending me. Let's hear what me did.
I didn't do anything. My account got hacked a few weeks ago. I had to put the whole bullshit in. Got my account back because they said, oh, you didn't lose your account at all. It was never hacked. I was like, all right, whatever. It was clearly hacked. So got my account back, had it for 2 weeks, suspended 2 days ago, yesterday, I believe, actually. So now I have another Twitter, and it's a big pain in my Pasalia.
Wait, time out. You created another one, or you just happen to have another one?
I have another one, yeah. I have a backup just in case, emergency. But yes, it's.
Let me get a 20. Are you alone? Or is your lady with you?
I have my headphones in, but she's asleep in the other room.
Okay. Buki, stop watching porn on X. That's why you got hacked. There's a bunch of hackers in those places. Don't click on that shit, bro.
Well, I can tell you exactly how I got hacked. I'm a fucking mark. I'm a mark. Every time someone needs to screw someone for money, they come for me because I'm a fucking easy guy. One time at a gas station, this person came up to me speaking Spanish, had a luggage case. Oh, I have these colognes. I'm about to go to Italy. I can't fly back with these colognes. I'll give you them for $20. And then I was like, I only had 10. I'll take it. So I paid for random fucking cologne. And this time I got a DM from a person I know saying, hey, I'm up for this vote in Europe. And I didn't even read it. And I just voted for my pal.
Dude,
I'm a fucking idiot.
That's gullible.
I'm a fucking dummy.
Bookie, that normally happens to 80-year-olds.
I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I'm a mark.
Not 27-year-olds, bro.
I'm an idiot. Every time someone if you want to scam someone, I'm the guy to scam.
And look, and then we got people encouraging it. Owner of 7 Texas Cheer Liquors. I only use X for porn. You see? You see what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Come on, dog. Don't click on it. Who you punching, Mike?
I'm gonna punch Brent Richard. He is the CEO of IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida.
He didn't know, Mike. He didn't know.
It's under your watch, homie. It is under your watch. IMG.
The great IMG.
I thought this was an AI made-up report when I first saw this, but it's not. This is legit. IMG Academy. That's where Kellen Mond wound up finishing. Kid from
IMG is a bunch of badasses. Yeah, bunch of
Kellen Mond was an Aggie, played at Baylor, but he went. He left. I think he was at either Reagan, Lady Bird Johnson, one of these Northside schools. Winds up at IMG to finish his career. A lot of ball players have come out of IMG over the years. They have been on the take from Cartel. 2 athletes' parents are in the cartel, and the cartel was donating to IMG so Mijo would have better football facilities or whatever. Incredible. Unbelievable.
Dude, so they've been fined.
You may have to shut them down.
Yeah, they've been fined $2 million for taking money from people affiliated with the cartel.
For real. It's a matter. You think they have enough money?
So it reminds me of Landman, though, Mike. And this is like I'm gonna say a serious situation. We'll keep this fun. But in those situations, Billy Bob walks into Andy Garcia's office and he's like, hey, I know what you do. I can't take your money. But in the end, he ends up taking the money. Somebody comes to us, Mike. They got 13 legitimate businesses, 13 clean businesses. But we know they started these 13 clean businesses from the cartel. And they say, man, me and my boys love in the building, such and such company and such company. Man, we want to sponsor y'all show for $500K a year. 13 legit businesses. But we know he's a cartel member and he wants to give us $500K a year for 3 years.
Can't do it.
Michael Taylor, I'm asking you again.
Okay, you and I would do that. You and I would do that because we desperately need the cash. Now, dude, I would take the cartel's money now, no problem. I just play dumb. I'd go work, and if the Sheiks wanted to give us $1 million to go spend a week in Riyadh, and we would, dude. But IMG's already a monster.
They're already a monster. That's just greedy.
Yes.
That's just greedy.
We're just 2 poor guys that are willing to be taken advantage of for the greater good of our families.
No,
IMG's a $1 billion industry already.
But we would definitely have to go have dinner and a few beers and discuss it because it didn't work out for Marty Bird, his family. And you don't, and the thing is, you don't get to break away from them. And then the next thing you know, they're like asking you to do something else. And then so it will be, I'm not sitting here and telling you it would be an easy decision because I know how this works, but it will be hard to say no.
This dude, Brent Richard, he'll wind up dead. He either needs to
because now you've outed these people that probably didn't want to be outed, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Once you do, you don't just get to do one mule run for the cartel. That's it. You're done. That's your new career. Death or prison. ends your career. You don't even get to retire. How stupid. They better be able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that they did not know that that's where that money was coming from. But shady ass underground anonymous accounts, just money just showing up.
It was weird,
come
right?
on, man. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Most everybody else just cuts him a check. Dave Johnson, 395 Dave Street in Bradenton, Florida. Here's a check, or here's a wire. But these are anonymous wire transactions.
And they knew this shit. The only reason they knew is because you went through too much trouble to hide it. You should have just put it in the regular account and played country dumb. I thought it was just a donation. Guy's rich. I had no idea he was working. But when you go through different channels to hide it, now you're complicit.
Jeez.
Anywho.
AJ Garcia's in here. Hey, Buki, I'm not really Paletta man. I am a Nigerian prince under political prison. Please help me make bail by sending $2,000 and I will reward you with $2 million in paletas. Pobre Buki. He's like the old man who falls for everything. Stop clicking on that stuff.
Yeah, stop it.
If you tell me it's to help you, I'll probably click. It's fucked.
No, well, you've been officially stopped from don't help anybody else. Help yourself.
All right.
You guys want to know? I'm sorry. I hate to do this. I'll punch one more person. I think I might have told you guys this story. I learned a few years ago to never help strangers ever. Never. And I live by that rule now. One time I was driving.
Never help strangers ever.
No, never, because they'll fuck you. But I was driving into the gas station. It was like midnight. I'm getting gas, neighborhood gas station. It's sketchy as fuck. And I see this girl there. It's cold. She's barely wearing any clothes. I'm like, all right, whatever. Putting in my gas. I turn around. She pops up in front of my face. Scares the fuck out of me. She's bleeding. She's bloody nose. Looked like she just got her ass kicked. And she asked for my phone to contact someone, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. Here you go. Here's my phone.
Wait, when was this?
There a few years ago, like 4 years ago at this point. Yeah. So I give her my phone. I'm waiting. 15 minutes goes by. Fucking she has my phone. And she's like, can you take me to this place? And I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever. It's close. No problem. We get into the car. Right as I'm about to pull out, another car pulls in. It's this old abuela and this very heated younger man. And they come up to my car. Motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing? Are you kidnapping her? Blah, 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 blah. Dude's like punching my window. Luckily, the girl gets out and they start yelling at the girl. She's like, you're going to go to jail for this, blah, blah, blah. And they speed off. And that was like 15 minutes. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? So never.
That doesn't mean you should never help anybody again. Yeah. You need to be, but bleeding naked girls is a red flag. Maybe not let them in your car or nothing. Call 911 on her behalf,
Yeah,
I
obviously didn't call the cops or anything because I had
her $5, so she can make a call or whatever. You do have to be careful, though. I'm not defending.
No,
I'm not saying he shouldn't ever help anyone, but I will say, in his defense, you do need to be careful. You need to You need to try to make the best decision in the moment. I'm ass whipped when people ask me for money. It bothers me. I don't like it. And I've been mean to folks. I used to do bits with transients. I would pretend that I didn't speak English. I would and then I would lie there. I'm not bullshitting you. I really have I could tell oh, this motherfucker is about to ask me for money. And so I just pick my phone up and I start going, and you make and they're not going to fuck with you because they're like, oh, that throws them off if you don't speak English. Or I've been German guy too. Geschweinde, wisst was kostet attention finchans in Dicken und Tim but it's about to catch up. I'll do that. Then I went through a phase 2 where anyone that would ask me for something, my reply I would go, no thanks, I'm German. That's what I would tell them. No thanks, I'm German. And that just would throw them off. Like, wait, what? No thanks, I'm German.
Yeah, that German was better than that highly offensive Chinese, whatever that shit.
Oh, so the white countries, it's not offensive.
It's not offensive. That's perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you look like them, it's fine.
Mike doesn't look German at all.
How do you even know what language I was trying to do that first time?
I don't know. This sounded Asian. I don't know
It sounded
which age.
accurate. It
Oh,
sounded pretty
God.
good, didn't it? That throws them off and they leave you alone. One time, see, my mother was real bad about helping homeless folks. And I'm like, I'm 9 years old. Why are you doing this? I would actually tell her, I wish you would not do that when I was with you. I didn't really, my mother was like my crazy sister, where she's 15 years older, 15 years older than me. We never really had a son-mother relationship. That was my grandmother. Right. So she and I would argue a lot, like we were peers. Stop helping homeless people. I'm 10 years old. I don't want to be around that. And what if they do something horrible? What if they try to rape you or steal me or something? That woman was always wanting to help. One time, there was this girl sitting out front of McLeod's convenience store that no longer exists in Fort Worth. Because some thugs murdered the owner of the place, and so the place had to shut down. That's years later. But anyway, so we pull up to McLeod's in our old neighborhood. There's a woman sitting there, white girl. She's clearly homeless, and she's got a baby. My mother offered to help her. Like, can we take you somewhere? Can I give you $20? And I'm just like, oh, why do you do this every day? And I lived in a neighborhood where there were a shit ton of homeless people everywhere. So this was a daily occurrence for me. And my mother was sweet about it. She was, and I love her for that. But you have to make the right decisions.
Yes.
This woman told my mom,
you got your kid with you.
This woman had a baby with her, and she's like, if I could just give my baby a bath, that would be great. My mom's like, okay. And the woman's like, do you mind can my baby and I just come to your house and just take a shower? That's it. And then we'll leave. My mom actually was like, She goes, what if I take the baby, give the baby a bath, and bring the baby back in 1 hour? And I'm just thinking, what are you doing? I just want to murder my mom, And the woman says, yes. So we take this homeless baby to our house.
The 80s was a wild time.
Dude. This is probably 83, 84. I was probably 9, 10. Yeah.
Only in the 80s would we trust
Take this baby home. My mother feeds this child, bathes this child. We drive back to the store. I didn't even want to go with her. My mom's like, no, you got to go. We go back to the store, and that woman is gone. Gone. And I'm like, see there? Call the police. Of course, my mom ain't doing that because she's probably got 2 warrants. So she ain't calling the cops. We take the baby back home. And we start scouring the neighborhood for the next 3 days looking for this woman while having her baby. My mama had this baby was probably 6 months old. We have a 6-month-old baby for 3 days. Finally, and my mom will not call the police. I'm like, drop it off at the fires, whatever. I mean, it's not ours. You're not going to get in trouble. Freaking call CPS. My mom wouldn't do that because she wanted to find the mother. Such ass whip shit. We finally find this woman stoned out of her head, sitting under a tree in a park in our neighborhood. Hey, and we get over there, and this woman's beat to shit. She's all beaten up, kind of like Bookie's girl. What had happened was the baby daddy found out that she gave the baby to my mom and beat the shit out of her. That woman had no intention of ever meeting. She was giving my mom that baby. But my mom made her take that baby, like literally laid it on her lap. Laid it on her. Because my man beat the shit out of me. My baby's not safe with me. And my mom's like, no, put that baby down in that woman's arms, and we left. God knows what happened to that child. God knows. She probably gave it away.
Have a brother or sister, Mike.
No. Hey, we took care of this other kid for about a year one time. He was probably 6 or 7 because he lived across the street from us, and with his single ass drug addict mom, and she abandoned him in the house. And so rather than call the police, we take the kid in. He spent a year with us. Finally, his grandparents get a hold of us. Again, it was the 80s. You can just go on to Facebook or Google the person's name. About after a year, we had this kid enrolled in school. How the hell did my grandma get him in school? I have no idea. So he was basically my little brother. Finally, one day, some people show up. They had a cop with them. They were the grandparents. They had papers and proved it. And this kid went, and he went back to the same house because the grandparents owned that house. And they didn't even realize the kid all that time had been across the street. They've been looking for this kid for a year. I thought they're going to call. I thought my grandma was going to prison.
Nah, we had more understanding back then.
It's crazy shit. Yeah. Crazy ass crap. Anyway, story about my mama.
Yeah.
You can't be careful, but don't not ever help anybody.
Right.
Help organizations that help people. That's the key. Donate money to the Salvation Army. Give money to homeless shelters. Give money to Haven for Hope because they professionally know how to do the job that my mother always tried to do. Anyway, all right. Tomorrow we do have USA Hockey versus Canada. That's going to be kick ass. That game will be ending as we come on the air. And
Mario, one or two tomorrow
afternoon. Oh yeah, the game will be long over. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's powwow on start time.
All
right. Cool. So we got USA Hockey tomorrow. Mario Barrios is fighting that crazy ass Ryan Garcia tonight. Looking forward to seeing how Mario does.
I will be watching that tonight. Go Mario.
I know. He's had 2 straight draws.
Yeah.
Technically hasn't won a fight in 2 years because he's had draw. Yeah. Who has 2 draws in a row? It's crazy.
The way he battled against Tank, I thought he was just about to skyrocket because Tank had to do everything possible to beat him. I was like, oh shit, Barrios is on his way. So shout out to the SA boxing scene, man.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
be on Barrios tonight.
And Mario didn't look good against Pacquiao, but Pacquiao's washed, and so thankfully he got a draw.
Yeah.
But this will be a big fight. Garcia's a talented ass fighter. He's just freaking nuts.
You just don't know if the boxer's going to show up or the Instagram model's going to show up. When he gives a shit, he's talented. When he gives a shit.
His career's on the line tonight, so I think he's going to give a shit. It's going to be a hell of a fight. So we'll get into whatever else comes down between now and then. Got Spurs and Kings today. All right, y'all. What are y'all doing the rest of the day?
I'm about to take my 17-year-old to work. And then I'll be at Texas Cheerleader number 1 at 4:00. Come through. Tell me in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
Oh, here's the glam.
What I'm doing.
I got HEB. I know what you do. I don't need to hear it.
You guys know.
Already had of all the cussing today, you're responsible for 98% of it.
That doesn't sound like me.
We're limiting your minutes these days.
That does not sound like me. I can't believe it.
You're Jeremy.
Let's talk about horrific skating injuries too tomorrow. We'll package that with hockey talk. All right, we're done. Thanks, everybody. We'll see y'all back in here tomorrow. You'll have a good Saturday. Peace out later.
We got to keep on doing. You can